Confessions number 44, Three-Fingered Mark. Oh man, when I think about that, all I can say is this: don't underestimate a man with any type of disability, because what may be a disability for you may not necessarily be a disability for him. Mark had 3 fingers, and he made sure to show me these fingers all the time. And I was like, why does he always want to show these fingers? Well, Mark could do a lot with his fingers. That's one thing he was trying to show me. And just because he was disabled did not mean he was not able to get women. This man, y'all, check this out. This man could pull women left to right. And he showed me. He was like, I'm just on here because I love to get down with women, if so to speak, if I could say that. And he just loved women, but he had a particular style of women that he loved. He loved the women that was very big and, had the dents and the lumps in the butt. They had the fried chicken arms. He liked those type of women that was kind of like your aunties and like your grandmas, some of your plus-size grandmas. He liked those kind of women. He wanted them big and voluptuous. And that's what he was looking for in me, because at the time, I was around 560 pounds when I was talking to him. And I really had nothing that I could offer him, because this man had already found so many women that was plus size and super plus size I don't even know why we were talking outside of he just wanted to boost his ego more. Three-fingered Mark had a way of appearing and disappearing. When he wanted to talk on his level, I would call it, he would appear. And then when he wanted to disappear, he would go away. And I ended up seeing this guy actually. And he really had a woman. He wasn't married to her, but they was in a long-term committed relationship. I would find this out later on. So I would say this: when you go on these chat lines, sometimes these people, they really already are in committed relationships. It's just that the relationship is boring to them, and they want to experience life outside of being committed. And they really do feel like they are single and entitled to cheat on another person. Now, for Three-Fingered Mark, he really felt like it was his duty to supply plus-size women, because he felt like nobody else really wanted plus-size women. And he also felt like plus-size women had low self-esteem to the point where they would just settle for anybody. And he was exactly right about some women, but not all would settle for anybody. But he was right about some plus-size women do settle for anybody. But in the long term, Three-Fingered Mark, he ended up back with his baby's mom. He never left her. And as far as I know, they are still together to this day. His reason for stepping outside of his relationship was she didn't like to do the things that he liked to do. And so he had to find somebody who did like to do what he liked to do. And it turns out I wasn't the one either. I just had a good talk game, but I couldn't do nothing for the brother, because I wasn't laughing about his disability. But it's, if you see somebody slanging a finger around like it's an actual thingy, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? An actual private part. I think you would see why that was just off my list. I was like, no. I'm not against people who are disabled, because of course I have my own limitations, but that right there was a turnoff. But it's the thing of this. I will say this: to see somebody going through situations like that and they still cheat, that lets you know that any man can cheat on any woman, and any woman can cheat on any man despite their disabilities. That was the one thing I took from him, is that disabled does not mean disabled in some areas. Okay?